Don't start making what one person requests, because everyone else is on the dance floor and is happy about what you're doing. And just because that one guy wants his favorite song to be played, it might not be the favorite song of everyone else. So just stick to your plan and just play what you love.
Till I couldn't take it, I'll never love you again.
Hey guys, welcome to the studio, welcome to the harbor. Today was a pretty shitty day because I didn't get to sit here in the A studio and make music. Also, unfortunately, no DJing. I used the secret room though, but just for 5 minutes. I also didn't get to record anything new for the album here in the vocal booth. Also, the B studio unfortunately didn't get used. By the way, you can still win this sound card, which is like really good for producers, but even better for DJs on my Instagram, link down below. But let me actually show you what I did the entire day, and it really sucked. I was sitting here the entire day dealing with business stuff, 2 laptops just to be able to work faster. I had to export here a couple of remix parts for my new album to send it out to other DJs and producers, plus write a lot of emails. Yeah, you see. Just since I started recording this, seven new emails. And then of course, phone calls, 2 phones at the moment, because my assistant isn't here today. He will get here tomorrow, but I still don't want to complain. Today was a not so nice day. I prefer DJing, making music, the creative parts of this business, but this is also part, and overall I still absolutely love my job. I think I have the coolest job on this planet. So if there's like once or twice per week a day, I don't like that much. I just work as fast as possible to get through with it. But yeah, basically the main point is telling you I didn't have a whole lot of time today. So there won't be a full DJ producer vlog sharing my life and my working process. We'll just do a classic good old Q&A. First question, how do you know you're ready to play in front of a crowd? That's pretty simple. Learn the basics, beat matching, effects, EQing, track selection, get a gig. That's also really important. Like being ready for it and actually getting one is a whole nother story. Record yourself a couple of times, listen to it, and actually put that mix up on SoundCloud. You'll get feedback. If people like it, then I think you're ready. Once you're able to mix for an hour without any big mistakes that would make anyone on the dance floor stop dancing. Once you're there, try to get into a club, try to play. You'll be nervous, you will make mistakes, that's just the nature of the thing. Start small in bars and then work your way up to clubs and festivals. What format do you prefer? Vinyl, CD, Serato, or Tractor? Let's start with what I don't like, and that's actually Serato. I used it, but it combines the disadvantages of vinyl and the disadvantages of digital and the disadvantages of a laptop. Tractor, basically the same, it's at least a little more stable and has more effects. CD, I hated CDs. The medium, I just hate it. I just hate it. You can't record to it, you have to burn it. Once you burn it, you can't do it again. Tape is even way more sexy. So yeah, either digital with like USB sticks or streaming very soon, or of course the good old classic vinyl. I love it, I grew up with it, I started DJing with vinyl. If it would still be a viable option to DJ with it, I would totally go for it. How much should you earn as a DJ? Techno, birthday, 80 people. Wow, yeah, if it's a birthday, you usually know the person that is celebrating the birthday, so I would go lower because this could be also part of your present. Again, just do it for the fun, do it for like getting some experience. I personally, back in the days, I think I took like 250 euros for a birthday with around 50 to 100 people. If you bring your own equipment, just add that plus like 20% for picking it up, the risk and like setting it up. So yeah, 300, 400, 500. But that's really if you don't actually really know the person. If it's a good friend, don't do it. 500 is quite a lot for someone just having a birthday. What do you think of Salvatore Ganacci? I think that's how it's pronounced. Did you see his Tomorrowland set? Yes, I saw it last year. was funny. I saw it this year. It was also kind of funny. I just hope not everyone starts doing the same as him, because this would definitely ruin DJing and the entire culture behind it. If one guy does it, it's kind of a meme, it's funny, it's okay. But if it really spreads, I wouldn't love to go to a festival and everyone tries to be goofy like non-stop. Next up, have you ever had any technical difficulties in a gig? Yes, of course, like tons of difficulties, like technical, like millions, like power out, of course, equipment just failing, not working, vinyl needle jumping, needle destroyed. I once showed up to a club, the DJ the night before destroyed all of the equipment, so I had to go back, bring my own, and then it also got destroyed by someone in the crowd. So yeah, 15 years of DJing, everything you can think of happened to me. It's just a matter how you deal with it. If the music is out, then just, I don't know, clap, like say something. Don't be ashamed, don't hide, talk to the crowd, control them. This also keeps everything calm, because I also had incidents where people threw glasses towards the DJ booth because I had to kill the music, because a girl in the crowd was fainting and she had to be transported outside. So yeah, it can get quite dangerous sometimes. How did you get your first gig? I think I told that already a million times. Started recording my own mixtapes, gave them to other people, someone liked it, gave me a spot in a youth club, like it was like a party for 14, 15-year-old like kids, basically. I was the same age, and I got to do the first half hour, and then the main DJ one day got sick, so I got to replace him, and this way worked my way up. When starting out as a DJ, is sync a good idea depending on the style of music? I mean, I made an entire video about it. I will link it up there. Sync, it works beautiful. I wouldn't suggest it for anyone beginning, because you need to learn to understand how it actually works, and sync doesn't always work. But if you're advanced and you know how to beat match without sync, then go for the sync if you use multiple sources of music and you need to keep them checked and beat matched and actually do more mashup mixing than like beat matching. What do you do when you're not mixing? Yeah, it can get sometimes boring, so you drink. No, just kidding. But you make sure to select the next song. If you play Tomorrowland, you anyways switch the song every 1.5 minutes. That seems to be the trend at the moment. You play really fast, and in between you make sure the crowd goes wild. If you play in a more underground club, you usually don't prepare your sets, you just go with the flow, and then you use the time in between to select the right song. And of course, get someone to get you some gin tonic. What's your favorite way to mix between songs? I'd say a pretty simple one. I love beat matching for like maybe 30 seconds up to a minute, and exactly being on the phrases, like 4 bars, 8 bars, so that one song stops or changes, or elements are introduced or taken away, and the same happens on the other song. It sounds then really like just one. Okay, I think we have to delay the rest of the questions. Vanessa just wrote me. I need to pick her up because we're having guests tonight, and I have to cook, and we have to grocery shop, and all of that is really, really annoying. So let's do it really, really, really fast. All done. Finally, this one is quite interesting. I got asked to play at a party, hip-hop music, but I only play house music. Should I do it? Should I learn it? This is really at the end up to you. If you have a basic knowledge of hip-hop, then maybe yes, prepare, see and try it, but I would maybe say don't. Especially if there is no money involved, you can only lose. But maybe if you know a friend that is a hip-hop DJ, maybe ask him to join you and then do it together, so you have him as a fail-safe. When starting to DJ, what should I focus on first? I think the first is track selection and learning how to beat match. These two important. The next one is for all of the producers. I'm a producer and I'd like to start DJing. Is it worth taking the time away from making music to learn? Seems like most people start by DJing, then start producing, not the other way around. I'd say like in the last couple of years, most of the big DJs actually are producers first and then DJs, so it's switching slowly. I think if you know how to produce music, DJing should be really fast. So we got sometimes in our studio people learning how to DJ, and if they're musically trained, usually within 10 hours they got like the basics covered. And the rest is then actually just like playing in front of a crowd and do this for years and get the experience. What's the cheapest way to get music to DJ with besides downloading from YouTube or SoundCloud? I can't recommend SoundCloud, YouTube. It's not really legal. You can't just go and download it, but I know a lot of people do. But then please don't DJ that because the quality isn't good enough. If you want to own the tracks, BEATPORT actually. And I know, yes, the songs on BEATPORT are priced fairly high and most people stream, but they also switch now to streaming, so you can pay monthly and play all of the DJ songs. And the equipment is adapting, like at the moment, very interesting, the switch from MP3s actually to streaming. And I mean, if you get paid hundreds and hundreds of euros to play gigs, I think like the 50 bucks per month for new songs should be possible. We got a couple more questions, but later. First, dinner. Was the dinner good?
Yeah, it was tasty.
Worth the mess?
Yeah.
Because
you know I'm drunk. It's
like,
okay.
So I have to take care of a couple of things. You see, like we actually have a rule: who cooks doesn't have to clean up. But I helped a little. Now let's get back to some of your questions. I think this one right here is my favorite question: how to avoid annoying people asking for music. I think the best is actually to be a superstar DJ and everyone just shows up because of you and no one will ever request you for any kind of song. They won't even get into your reach. But if you're a local small DJ, this will happen. This is just normal. I personally always tell them, yes, sure, I will play it. Just wait a little. Or I say, I already played it, didn't you hear it? But I actually never ever play what anyone suggests me to play. Because I mean, the chance me having that song is already very slim, to be honest. And even if I have it, it usually doesn't fit the flow. Don't start making what one person requests, because everyone else is on the dance floor and is happy about what you're doing. And just because that one guy wants his favorite song to be played, it might not be the favorite song of everyone else. So just stick to your plan and just play what you love. I mean, that's the reason why you got booked. That's the reason why you're doing all of this. You're the expert, so just do what feels right. The next one is a little weird. Did you have a situation when you just recorded your set before the performance and then just pretended to do something while you're just chilling? No, never. No, like I always DJ, I have fun DJing, and I don't even know why people record it, because then you're just standing there and it's boring, and I love working, as you know, so I prefer just doing something. But I have to admit, like sometimes, like back in the days when I was playing a birthday party, maybe for the first hour when anyways no one was there, I just dropped a mix, but I wasn't standing behind it. I was then just like chilling, going outside, calling someone. And then once more people showed up, actually DJing. That's fine, I think. Ooh, I love the next one. What are your expectations for the next Pioneer CDJ 3000 or 2000 Nexus 3? I expect a lot. They have to, because Denon is killing it. Denon is like way better, especially their new, I think it's Prime 4, like this compact all-in-one player. It beats the entire competition, no questions asked. It's ahead, light years ahead. And also the Prime players that I have, they are very similar. Like they copied Pioneer, but like 10, 15 years ago, Pioneer copied Denon. And I'm not necessarily pro Denon, pro Pioneer, because at the end they both do the same. But Denon, like the touch screen is way more advanced. The players are way faster. They analyze on the go. More effects, the loop button that kind of clicks, it just feels really good. So I expect them to at least get on par with Denon. If they don't do that, they're pretty much losing the market in the long run. I think Denon will maybe have a chance to overtake if Pioneer doesn't deliver within this year or the beginning of next year with something that is at least as good. Also, like having these multiple layers of players and having actually 4 instead of 2, it's just amazing. That's like really smart. And I mean, at the end, competition is good for us. It will lower the price a little, bump the features up, because Pioneer got a little lazy. Like they have too much market share. Let's do the last one for today. How to find a club to DJ. And I think this is pretty straightforward. Wherever you live, the closest one that plays the music you love, go there, be a guest, talk to the people, talk to the DJs that already DJed there, talk to the owner, send them a mixtape, write them an email, ask them if you could play for free the first hour. This will definitely like give you at least like a chance. And if they say no or don't answer, then try the next club, try bars, take every single opportunity you can get. Because at the beginning you will suck, and every opportunity to DJ somewhere will definitely benefit you. Don't be ashamed, don't be shy, just go there, present what you got. Because a lot of people will do this, and if you don't do it, you will definitely lose, be frustrated, stop DJing, and then pretty much everything you've learned is worthless. So go out there, do your thing, and just advance. We got a couple more, but I think that's enough for today. Just like doing a couple of emails, working on a song, doing the last little steps on the cover for my mixtape. As you know, I recorded a couple of days ago a mixtape, like a summer vibe mixtape. This will definitely drop this weekend. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to ask me anything, check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. And yeah, tomorrow another vlog back in the studio.
Take me to the promised land. This was your final warning. Don't act like you're the last to know. You had the chance to save her, be her savior. Now leave her alone. This was your final warning.